ああ、こいつ減ったのか。すごくだるいな。いやー、まあちょっとネット怖いですが、まあ次
まあ、あれじゃない、
延期するか。
体力減った分とかは、まあ、前具合に。
どうした？
体力減ってた？やっぱ出してたやつの。
なんか、そうね。でも増えてるやつも多分いた気がするから、
うん。
なんか、トータルは変わってなさそう。
まあ、その、
精度がすごいって
雑魚先発出して途中で変えるとか、そういう感じで調整してくれ、納得いくように。
確かになんか敬遠とかだったら別にデグロムとキリス精度最初出さなくていいんだよ。適当な球数投げるから。
まあ、
考えってことは
でも実際だってさっきのリセットするっていうのは先発ピッチャーも全部同じ方が公平だけどね。
27球はここから投げて
27球っていうか、まあそれはどっちでもいいとして、とりあえず、あ、そっか、俺はそうなのか。俺はそうしないといけないのか。
いや、なんかそこの調整とかもできたらいいな。
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got it. One down. Just starting out here in Arlington. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, base is empty. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance in an immaculate inning.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back in Arlington, and now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Chris, how about a scouting report?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Now a very curious choice. They're signaling for the intentional walk with the bases loaded. And that brings home the run. Digging in. Josh Smith. Oh my, they're intentionally walking in a run. What's going on here? Manager signaling from the dugout. It's an intentional walk, and it forces in a run. A bold Bases
え
loaded, nobody out.
え
Now it's Jansen to hit.
いやー、初見殺しすぎだって、それはだるいよ、もう。
コールドになるのこれ。え、なんで
なんでほんまに。
鏡。
チェアマン。だるいっす、だるいっす。
え何でコールドになったのこれ。
わかんない。
だるいね。鏡。
ダルシム。
敬遠しすぎて。敬遠しまったらダメなの。
だるいね。
あ、なんか、牽制しまくったら、なんか、勝手にコールドにされてしまったので、ちょっと、リセットをお願いします。はい。どうすりゃいいんだ、じゃあ。
まあ、だから一回打つよ、俺が。で、それで、ランナー暴発させて、アウトにす
なるほど。これお互いカスの先発一回用意する最初。こっちの
る。あ、そういうこと
よくね、3回から
これ、
フリーセール。
これ何対何のやつリストするのこれ。
5対0
5-0?
の1回のや
あ、5-0ね。はい、はい。
カスピッチャーでそれやらせてさ、
で、
3回から。
ああ、そういうこと、
うん。
リセットしましたー。
あざーす。じゃあ、お願いします。あ、クリスセールがちょっと回復しちゃったな。
え時川
まあ、しゃあない。しゃあないですよ。まあ、言うて、
なんだよ、5月病って。
カスピッチャー投げさせね。
Baseball from the Lone Star State. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. The Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. All right, ready to go here. Here's Austin Riley. And we're underway. Here in Game 4. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Rocker. 26 years old. A former first-round pick in 2022.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastballs. Going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Goes down looking. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That's in there. 0-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back at Globe Life Field. And going for Atlanta, Didier Fuentes. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Ground ball right side. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit.
固めとくわ
And
け。
he's into second with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Next offering upstairs. In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
いいボールだっ
Here's
たから。
Brandon Nimmo. And that one got a piece of him.
マジ当てすぎて試合終わるとか怖いから気をつけてね。その没収試合。
Seager velocity 97 with that fastball.
全部遠くに
Swings and misses.
やばいやばいやばい。ツーストライクやばい。
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some
これ
pitches.
バントでいいの
But
か。
if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Puts a bunt down.
やばい、自動で取って。
He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. Puts a bunt down. And into third, that's a 3-run bases clearing triple.
OK。
Here's Josh
これ
Young.
全部アウトでいい。
And first
Isn't it?
offering is fouled off.
ああ、確かに。いやもうなんか、フライ、ゴロ。
あ、そういうこ
Right through there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And he pumps it a strike. Got him swinging. Now it's Jansen to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That's a strike. Sets him down on strikes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Fourth game of the NLCS. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Strike two.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Ball that's outside.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and now 6. Back in Arlington, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Singer wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Berg, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Bunted back towards the mound. Throw on to Olson. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, gets the bunt down the right side. The tag, and he's out. And that's the 3rd out.
で、リスタートですか。
意外と早いな。
Back at Globe Life Field. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Jacob deGrom. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Swings over the top of that one.
Ball that's too high.
And downstairs. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Comes a 2-2.
Yeah.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. 1 out. Runner at second. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Nope, that's down.
One out and a runner at second here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series.
Oh, that's it.
That one
Thank
way
you.
inside.
そうだんだか
And that's
Inside
off
ball three.
the inside edge. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on play.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. Runner from third
え、
in
何
the
してんだ
score.
マジで
Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases. So man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Foul ball.
安いね、頼むよ
Next offering is down low. And 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs.
いや
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. As we go to the last of the third. Pitching change here, Chris Sale. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
That's a ball.
Check swing went around, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss and a slider. Got it. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
決めたいか
That's in. Ball 2.
And a 2-1 on the way. Way out front for strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beans. So up next, Josh Smith. Hey. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. On to the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 2. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. 2-2.
おお。
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Ray Baldwin.
That one fouled off. Baldwin in his second season, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. Comes up empty.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Murphy swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
In the dirt, 3-1 now. There's the strike at the knees.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The Braves down by 4 here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. This one in the air, center field. Out, number 2. He swings and fouls one off. That one is absolutely belted. Doesn't have enough. And brings it in at the wall. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 4th, Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Strike 2. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Inside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ball 1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Albies settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs. Danny Jansen to hit here. Struck out looking his first time.
Number 9, Danny Jansen.
And a foul ball.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
That's good.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the... All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon.
You know, these Braves being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts looking we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Carter under it. And there's one down.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Swing
Yeah,
and a
man.
miss, strike one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. On the ground, Berger takes it himself, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here is Austin Riley. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the air to left center. Carter settles under this one. And that'll do it.
Okay.
Back at Globe Life Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hard hit, right side. Slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford.
0-1.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
That one
Oh,
missed.
upstairs.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a good
That's
at bat
ball 4.
right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Thank you.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. That one in there across the letters.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Wide movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And down on
Yeah.
strikes. Now 4th game of the NLCS. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. What a stop! And that's a great
Yeah.
play for the out. Foul ball there. The Rangers leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball 1.
Rip, but it curls foul. The 1-2. High in the air, out to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Matt Olson down, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ground ball. That's out number 3. Back in our Arlington, bottom of the 6th. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Chris Sale back to work. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving.
Nope.
Don't try to do too much.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Just
that's
missed.
just out.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Michel Otañez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In the air to left center. And there's one away. In the air, right field. Nimmo gets under it. 2 down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 1 for 2. That's inside.
1 out away from getting out of a huge jam in this NLCS.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Langford on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field. Now here's the Rangers DH, Kyle Higashioka. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. And a foul ball. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Hit in the air left field. Yastrzemski coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. Fastball almost got him there.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. That one
Ball,
missing
that's it.
inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the corner for a strike, and it's a full count. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing, that's ball 4.
なるほど。
Walked it. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Seager in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Lee, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016.
That's a ball.
Caught him looking for the K. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Inside, ball 1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and they cut the lead to 2. Jalen Beeks will take over here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to.
レンジャーズのセカンドマジクソヤナ。
First open if he needs to use it.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
いやマジで能力
As
下
he
がっ
was
てる
out
もん
front
で
that time. In the air, left field. Langford on his way in. Brings it in, and there's one away. So now, with one away and a man at second, Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves.
Nope. That's inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one lifted to left. Langford on the run towards the line. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, John Murphy.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one misses. 3-2 down. Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. And that's the third out. Back in Arlington, bottom of the eighth. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Nope, that's inside.
Breaking
Ball
ball
three.
misses down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Trying to move him over here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. One out, the runner at second here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Grounds one to short. Dubon. Throw to first in time. He's in there.
いや、マジかよ。
Base hit and a run in to score.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's a ball.
Sliced hard but foul. One run across to the frame so far late here in Game 4. Cuts and misses. It's a strike.
なんて。
We go to the ninth. So now the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. The Braves down to their last out.
あとワンアウト
Here's the so now pinch hitter.
やばい来たハンソン君
Sung Kim trying to get something going for him.
お前あいつショートゴロだからなちなみに
いや、こいつ幸運の女神だ。
幸運の
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Jacob Junis. He's into the game with the bases empty. And it's fouled away. This one in the air.
Nice ball!
And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers work their way back to even in this series. 2 games apiece.
マジであと一つ勝利ソングになっちゃってる。こいつだけ急に上がった。今日の昨日あれなんだよ。トランプはそいつの成績が悪かったね。
熱いね。このまま決めちゃいましょうや。
やります？
まあいいんじゃない今日は。
僕ね、ノートの差がありがたい。マジで合うさ。絶対さ、
あれに関係するよね。
なんかこのアベレージでさ、あれだよ。誰やすこれで3つ下がるだけでだいぶだるいんだよ。それも欲しかったの乗っちゃった。Gasto dinero y no mi tiempo, que eso no regresa. Disney backstage, creo que vi a Mickey ponerse la cabeza. Top boy, estoy con mi top boy en London, Elian y esa. Top boy, tengo la salsa como una milanesa. Ponche, tengo los ponches, Tyson con la derecha. Shoje, yo me siento tan y con todos estos ponches. Todo lo tuve que sudar, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todo, ganamos, eso es plural. Dicen el chef que no para de cocinar. Porque todo el mundo tiene que comer.ライブロスター、ちょっとうざいな。60スコアが混ざってる。すごい。
さっき最初の一発目のあれで、フリーステールから打ってたら全員右バッターって気づいてた。あ、そうなの？6打数5安打ぐらい。いや、マジかよ。フリーステールなんかそんなに別に強くないしな。現状はね。スタミナがめっちゃあるって。お前進化欲しいんならどうせ。進化あったら評価激減でしょ。進化、まあ、そうあのスライダーでも結構やばい。あ、スライダー。最後の最後で。バグるわ。本当にバグる。バグるわ。99だから。もうちょい球が速かったら、もう全盛期は終わったんだから。いや、マジでやばかった。スライダーは。打てない。死んでるな。
なんかわかんないけど、怖い。勝ち続けてる。なんで俺勝ち続ける。
例えば。どうだったのジュリアは。ジュリアだっけ。ジュリア。ああ。なんか1時間だったから。なかった。カウントだと。あ、でもまあ想像通り。ジュリアね。あ、まあ抜きで終わったんだ。なんか、終わった人。普段覚える昼食と昼食やってますみたいな、二刀流で。もう、昼は余裕で社会人。普通に多分勤めてる。そういう系ね。まあなんかね、言葉もすごい、行儀しくて。なんか、特に入りすぎてるから、最初の電話で、めっちゃ切れてた。とか言ってるから。聞き返しすぎて。多分ね、3個押してみて。誰でもいいから。で、下行ってみて。かなこういう多分、これがなんか市場価格みたいな。売るときと買うときの値段みたいな。日々のベンチメンバーはあれだけど、多分スタメンとかは多分成績とかでちょっと多少変動とかあるんじゃないかな。 なるほどね。で、見て。よくわかんない。ほら、日付が書いてあるじゃん。最新のがそれで反映されてみたいな。でも、そうね、価格だからちょっと能力値じゃないから、わかんない。あ、普通に仕事からした。何よ、悶々として終わったと。悶々として終わった。結構かわいそうやね。はい、じゃあ終わりです。みたいな。自分からも言わず。特に。なんかもう最初に、まずね、1時間。10分だけだから。聞いてみて。いや、ダメなんでって言われて。いや、お金入るからええやん。ダメなの。それさ、店側の記録だと80分取ってるじゃん。店側からしたらその取り分は80分の料金の半分みたいな感じじゃん。90分だったらその人にもうダイレクトに高いよ。で、ええやん。その会社にはバレない。なんだ変にが本当に嫌だ。本当に嫌なんです。本当に嫌だった。そうとしか思えない。